we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Out of the gun now on third down. Ran by the receiver. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They connect for 6. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Now they're running on the toss. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it on a crossing route. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
As a 1st and 10 play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Motion now from the tight end. 1st and goal, handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the 2nd half.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Can the offense convert that pick into points or set up 1st and goal? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's in a quick sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
After a disastrous 1st down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Penn State. He's going to score. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up 1st downs like that.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the 2nd quarter? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Here the defense defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Break. He's bringing it back. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look out, room to run here. As the first down is still going. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
It's back on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finds room at the 30. And here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense drops him for a loss. We went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the six, off schedule there after the first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Oh, he breaks free. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and they got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter. And and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Moves left out of the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And at first down, they go right back to him. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the toss and heads left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. One runs, hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19, set to kick this one.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a bigger.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense will wrap him off after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Again, makes it second and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The 20, inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
42, Penn State, 28.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it. And looking to throw now on first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Inside give now from the shotgun. The freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Throws out the stiff arm. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Grinding away on the ground. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go now, third and short, the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Look at that powerful running.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker. And Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quick completion to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line to crank up the tempo. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Makes the catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Great stop by this defense, and it gives them hope. And now if they can get a great return, really it's going to come down to the quarterback, how quickly he can get that ball out, try to get down into scoring range, and have a shot here.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Back in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.